Hey guys, Jack on Wrist here, back with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about a really awesome gift idea for this upcoming holiday season, and a really awesome idea in general, and that is the DIY Watch Club kit. So with this project, you get all of the parts, tools, and instructions necessary to build your own watch. DIY Watch Club has graciously sent into the channel for me to build a dive watch, so I'm going to go ahead and break down the build itself, the final product, and just my opinions on it. If you're interested in this project, please check out the link in the description below to the DIY Watch Club website. It's a really cool project, so I suggest you at least check it out. So let's go ahead and talk about the build itself. So the build took me about an hour to an hour and a half to complete. Definitely a nice amount of time to focus on it and have a nice fun project to do while you're in quarantine or stuck in your home, but not too much time where you're really getting bored with it. And overall, it was pretty easy. Now, I'm a beginner when it comes to modding and taking apart watches. The most I've ever done is change a battery. And for me, it was really simple. I just followed the video instructions on the DIY Watch Club website. And again, I had no real issues. I mean, it obviously is something you have to be a little delicate with. We're not exactly talking about a Lego set, but again, very straightforward. If you just take your time, follow each step, and really just kind of take your time with it, you really should have no issues. I'd say the hardest part is putting the hands on. It's just because it's a very delicate step. You don't really want to mess them up, but you do get two sets of hands just in case you do mess them up and bend them. Now, the really cool thing about this kit is just the interchangeability of this watch. You really learn how to mod a watch and you get all the tools necessary. So if you ever want to change the bezel or change the hands, you're learning how to do that throughout this process. And I think that's really cool. And also in the future, you can get different parts that you want to put on and you could really mess around with it. You can even buy different bezels and hands and different things on the DIY Watch Club website. And again, it's just a really kind of fun thing to do to learn the process, but also learn in the future how to change these parts later. So let's talk about the final product, which is the watch itself. So I think with this build, you really end up with a nice looking piece. It's a 200-meter water-resistant dive watch that's powered by a Seiko NH35, so some pretty nice specifications. And I think generally speaking with the look, it's pretty hard to dislike. It's just a nice, basic-looking dive watch, and obviously if you want to make it your own and mod it yourself and change the bezel or change the dial or do really anything you want, you can always do that. It even has nice dimensions for most wrists out there at a 41mm diameter, a 48mm lug-to-lug, and a 22mm lug width. And so, like I said, it just kind of fits most people, most wrists, and most people's preferences. I think a lot of people are just going to generally like it, and I can definitely see myself wearing it. So what you have with the DIY Watch Club kit is a really fun activity and build to do while you're stuck at home. And for those of you who are just looking for something to do right now, I know I certainly had a lot of fun with it, but the only thing I would keep in mind is the price tag, and coming in at around $300, I know a lot of people are going to really question the value. I'd say the watch is worth anywhere from $100 to $200 depending on how much you like and value the design, and the tools are probably worth around $30 to $40. So is that remaining amount between that price you've decided and the final price of $300, is it there with the build and the fact that you get to wear a watch that you built yourself? I don't know. That's something you have to decide for yourself. I know for me, it was definitely a lot of fun, but I know if I were to buy this for myself, I would certainly question what other watches I can get out there for that around $300 price point. There are certainly a lot of options at the $300 price point from real brands that are probably, better spec than the one that you're building today. But I think as a gift, you really can't go wrong. I know if I were to receive this and I wouldn't really know anything about the price, I think I really wouldn't question anything about it. I would definitely build it and just have a good time with it and really not think about it too hard. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. The DIY Watch Club, certainly a really fun activity and a really cool product to check out. Again, link in the description below if you're interested. And again, big shout out to them for sending in the kit. I really appreciate it. I know I'm a smaller YouTuber, but any opportunity I get to review watch, I really appreciate. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you in the next one.